poppin', yo? Welcome back to another anime review, and you're all back this soon? You're all back so soon? You all came back for Komi Season 2? You all liked the Season 1 video that I did yesterday? Again, if you haven't seen the Season 1 video, definitely go check that one out first, and then come back here, because we are continuing the Komi Can't Communicate anime review with Season 2. This anime has 24 episodes split into 2 seasons with 12 episodes each, and I didn't really rate the first season that highly. However, I put time and effort into this series, so I'm going to continue watching it for all the episodes that it's worth, so I can milk it dry for content. And there is going to be LEGO customs from this series because I like some of the characters. I've fully watched season 2, and I do like some of the characters, and I do feel like season 2 is slightly better than season 1. So there is LEGO customs, so stay tuned for that and be excited because we have quite a few of them coming your way. However, without any further delay, let's actually get into the series. So, the series has a 7.7 out of 10 on IMDb, and when Komi transfers to a new school, she becomes insanely popular because of her beauty. However, she struggles connecting with people and seeks to make new friends with Tadano's help. Right, Season 1 set up all the characters, so Season 2 should have no sort of holdbacks, drawbacks, and should be able to progress the character story forward. Like in Season 1, we have a load of Tadano and Komi sort of will they, won't they get into a relationship type of situation. Sort of like what Ross and Rachel have through all of Friends, with them sort of getting somewhere and then going back to square one, sort of getting somewhere and then dropping everything and going back to square one. And it's hard because both of them are very awkward and don't know how to sort of deal with anything. And Season 2 did have less fan service, which I'm very grateful for. It had less of sexualizing 15 and 16-year-olds, which is absolutely excellent. So it's already got some plus points in my book because of that. So the first episode is Winter and a Storm, so it's basically just Komi staying inside. And all 24 episodes of this anime do span over 1 year. And episode 3 is basically going to my favorite character's house, which is the sort of black dragon character, basically the equivalent of the blue head guy from Psyche K. And we have Christmas, we have some winter activities, and we have a load more stuff with like New Year, Komi's birthday, all happening around this winter time. We have their exams going on, we have a field trip, and we basically have a lot more of Komi going off on her own and not needing Tandaro's help all that much, which is better, and it's a lot more sort of introducing of new characters, because I do believe we have a good 4 or 5 new characters being introduced this season, which, again, with them being introduced, it helps the characters that we've already established grow, build more connections, and get them more screen time and more character interactions. However, the last 2 episodes do follow White Day, which is when these 2 characters officially get together and when school ends, so everyone can go off, and everyone's feeling glum in the last 2 episodes, and they're worried about next year not having each other as friends or not being in the same class. But I do feel like there's a lot more interesting stuff that happens this time, especially with the sort of school trip and them being locked inside and the winter fun, because it shows Komi in different situations outside of school, and it shows her in different situations with different people, not just the same 4 people that we see and meet in Season 1. We still have them characters around, and they are still important to the story. We do have them growing as well, with the white-haired girl being more relaxed this season, and we also have like the dark reunion girl coming back as well, being more chaotic than ever, building up a rivalry with the girl that is very pervy for Komi. So again, there is a lot of new character elements here, and I'm glad that they dropped the dog thing with Mako's character. I'm glad that they stopped that and didn't talk about that anymore. I'm just very happy with that, because that was weird as fuck, and it creeped me out every time she was on screen, that she was constantly talking about being a dog. And I think they brought it up once, and that was in the Christmas episode, but they dropped it other than that, which was very good, and was a good relief. We have the characters coming back, and we do have some of the same jokes being made from the first season, very unfunny jokes, which, again, didn't make me laugh. However, the ending did make me emotional, and I don't know why, because I watched this season from behind my phone, working on videos, editing videos, making thumbnails whilst watching it. So I didn't have my full attention on it, but it didn't need my full attention. It's a series you can have on in the background and still get like to understand the story. It isn't like the most interesting season in like its show in the world, or season to be fair, but it is still a good anime, and it is miles better than season one because we already have the character establishments, so we can go on and do other things with them and help them grow and have other character arcs as well. And I like that. I like the character change. And again, this season, I don't know how well or accurate it has with the sort of representation of social anxiety. I have social anxiety, but I don't know how accurate it is to mine because Komi does some of the stuff that I do, but then she also is way higher with it and way more sort of over the top with it and exaggerated. And I do believe they do that for comedy, but again, I don't know how much of it is truly accurate to other people's experiences. I can only speak off what I know and my experiences, which in some case I agree with half of what Kobe does, and I have done half of what she does to a reasonable degree and not to the extreme that she does it. However, the animation is still like last time, with it constantly fluxing between the two extremes, with Kobe being very cartoonified, then being very detailed, all at once and all over the place. And the animation is pretty good. Overall, it's the best thing about the series because the story is weak and it feels very like different, and it feels it feels very, I don't know, it's not episodic because there is follow-ons to it, but it's still very strange, and you can just pick it up at any episode, sort of understand what's going on. There is a constant repetition of, hey, Kobe has social anxiety, and they do the same social anxiety speech every episode, and it was getting on my nerves at one point. It was very annoying, and I do like how in some episodes there's a little extra bit, like a little extra bit before the end. It made it feel special, it made it feel interesting, and it made you feel good for like watching it as well, with the little special extra bit. It was like a little bonus part of the anime, like a little extra story that shouldn't be there, but you have a little bit of time left before the end of the episode, so you get like a little bonus treatment, and I kind of liked that. I thought that was a cool idea, and I wish more anime did that. And I only figured out that in the second season that the narrator was Komi. I didn't think she was the narrator because she was talking about herself in third person. She was going, Kobe did this, Kobe did that. However, in the second season, she started saying, I did this, I did that. But it was so confusing and such like a dramatic of a change that I didn't pick it up the first couple of times, or just thought it was like a little mistake, or it was just that one part that she was talking about herself. But no, it's like the narrator is her constantly, which genuinely fucking blew my mind because I didn't know that. However, again, there is still its lows, with the story being very weak, some of the characters not really changing from season one. We have a lot of change in other characters, but some of the others, like the girl that's obsessed with Komi, without her rivalry, she didn't really change much. She just got more competitive with some of the other characters, and that's pretty much it. No one else really changed that much other than the people that I already talked about. And the show, it's better than season one. I'll give it that. So I am going to give this one a pretty good rating. I'm going to be honest. I feel like it is a 6 out of 10. Am I going to watch it again? No. Am I happy that I watched it and that I stuck it out to the end? Yes, because it did get better, but not by much, just 2 points. But that 2 points is still 2 points. So, you know, take it or leave it. That's what you're getting. And that's pretty much it for my sort of Kobe Can't Communicate review. And if you want me to review any other anime or shows, please do let me know down in the comments below. And I'll see you all in the next one. Yeah, there isn't much else to say. If you want to go check out more of my content, there is going to be a link in the description where you can check out everything else that I have to offer, from my TikTok to my Instagram to my Twitch to my Facebook, Snapchat, Cameo, everything like that, just in case you want a little bit more Tyler Price in your life. But other than that, that has been your daily scheduled anime review, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.